Have you noticed that your little one is walking with their ankles rolled in and feet pointing outwards so they look duck-footed? Have you tried all sorts of shoes to correct your child's foot posture, but they still point their foot out when they're walking? Hi there, it's Neesha from My Favourite Physio. In today's video, I'm jumping in to share with you a case study of a little one who we met recently here in our clinic. This little one was 2 years and 2 months old when she first came to us. Her dad was really concerned about her foot posture and said that she had always been walking with her foot pointing out. From the moment she started to pull to stand and walk around furniture, her foot was always going outwards, and he had been told by doctors, don't worry, she'll grow out of it. Now, this little one actually didn't walk till she was 2 years old, and she's been walking quite steadily now, but her foot posture hasn't changed one bit. Her parents had been buying all sorts of different shoes to try to correct her foot posture, but nothing worked. So her father went online and started doing some research and came across My Favourite Physio and learned that we could actually help correct a little one's foot posture to help them walk better. So I'm really glad that he came to us, because when we assessed this little one, we found that her ankle ligaments and ankle joints were very lax, and so were her knee joints. So when she walked, her foot collapsed inwards, her toes pointed out, and her knees locked in. They were beyond straight, so she was in hyperextension. When she stood, her knee joints was behind her ankle joints, and she was standing quite stiffly. And when she walked, she locked in her knees every time she walked with her foot pointing outwards. What we did for her was we actually corrected her foot posture by doing serial casting. So we casted her foot from her toes all the way to her knee joint, just below her knees, and we corrected the position of her foot bones to get her more straight. I'm excited to say to you that after 8 weeks of casting, where she is still allowed to walk on her feet in those casts, she is now straightened out her foot, and without casting, she's walking nice and straight. We certainly do recommend good shoes on her. So we've put some good shoes with some arch supports inside so that her foot bones are always kept in neutral position so that she could walk nicely. We also had to have some straps around her legs, so it went around her waist, across her hips, and down her knees into her ankles to help her bring her legs closer and control her knee joint better. We carried out that therapy for another 6 weeks, and we eventually got her walking nice and straight without any straps for her foot, but still wearing good shoes. So her parents are really excited because we could see a change in her foot bones at last with just serial casting, 8 weeks of serial casting to help her strengthen up her ligaments and correct her foot bones. We had physiotherapy for another 6 weeks to correct her hip and knee control, and now she's walking beautiful. So if you're out there and you've got a little one and you've been really concerned that they're just waddling around with their foot out, ankles collapsed, foot bones coming out on the side, don't let it go on, because their foot bones can deform over time. Instead, what you need to do is to ring us here at My Favourite Physio and speak to one of our expert pediatric physiotherapists. The number to ring is 02-9790-4233. And if you know somebody out there who has a little one who they're concerned about because they're always walking with their foot turned out or their foot turned in and tripping over a lot, why don't you like and share this video with them? Until next time, have a fabulous day. Bye.